Yeah, that's an incredible fight. It really is. I can't wait for that one. I'm so glad they made it again. Always interesting when they've trained together at length, which them two have. You know, when you look at that fight, you got to think Usman is the wrestler, right? Can probably take Gilbert down, right? But then Gilbert on the ground is very, very high level, multiple-time world jiu-jitsu champion, and it's a dangerous place to be. Now, because they've trained with each other, they'll know the scope of that. They'll know where they stand. And Usman will know whether or not he can take him down and, be fine. Because if you play jiu-jitsu, if you engage in that type of game, you might get caught. But if you shut people down, you can just shut them down and not play that game, not play that jiu-jitsu game. It's a lot harder to get caught. So we might see Usman take him down. And as I say, he'll have historic data on how he does on the ground with Gilbert. So, it might play out on the feet, and that's going to be an interesting fight on the feet. Gilbert looks amazing. For a jiu-jitsu guy, that's what his label was. I mean, he's knocking everybody out. In that knockout over Damian Maia was beautiful. All right, he never knocked out Tyron Woodley, but he definitely hurt him. He dropped him, I think, in the first round. And, that was a very, very dominating fight for Gilbert. So, very, very much looking forward to that one. Of course, Usman's a great champion as well. Got to give him some props. The fight he had against Colby Covington, fantastic fight. He shut down Masvidal very, very well. So, tremendous fight. Can't wait. Okay, if you give me $500, give me 500. Oh, man, you're an asshole and I don't want your $500, but if you're offering, I'll take it. I'm joking. I was told by somebody very close to the situation that they're both great fighters, but if Usman is on form, there's not a person on the planet that can beat him. But I think Burns does it. Recency bias maybe. You know what I mean? Because I've just seen Burns just looking outstanding, and I was there octagon side. I called his fight against Tyron Woodley. I was like, man, geez, this guy's look good. Anyway, who knows? I'm always wrong.
They both have the same manager, so it's a great business move. I don't really know. I really can't tell you. My money would probably be on Usman. I nothing to take away from Gilbert, but I see Usman. I'm a big fan of his, and I just see him taking it. I just feel like for him, it's a lot more important. I see Gilbert switch a couple of weight classes to get there, but he's dangerous because he's dedicated, and for him, it's his prize, and he's going to hold on to that. So I might be leading to that. But that's the great thing about MMA. You never know. I retired from kickboxing to do MMA because to me, kickboxing was one-dimensional. It was just too easy in that realm. I was destroying everyone. But MMA is just so different. You see a guy beating the crap out of someone, and then next you know he gets submitted. You're like, what the hell? So that's why I love MMA. So you never know what's going to happen.
Man, I hate when people ask me this because I like both of those guys. I think that Usman has the ability to dictate where the fight happens, and I know that Gilbert is a world-class jiu-jitsu fighter, but I think that Usman's going to be good enough on top if he has to go there to at least nullify him. And Kamaru's been really good about beating people in the middle range. He's not necessarily taking everybody down, but he's controlling them on the fence. He's doing a lot of clinch work. I think he can be a dominant wrestler without having to put himself in dangerous positions to get submitted by kind of doing more of the same. I don't think it's going to be as exciting as everyone thinks. I think that's how Usman has to fight him. He's got to be in the clinch a lot, up against the fence, not necessarily on the ground to risk getting swept or submitted, but slowing him down and just chipping away at him over 5 rounds.
That's a toss-up. I really don't know. Them training together, Gilbert's so confident right now, man. But Kamaru is the same way, man. He doesn't let anything get to him. That dude's a great champion, man. I love it. I love his mentality, when he fights, like the way he fought Masvidal, man. You can see it in his eyes. He doesn't let anything faze him. Get hit with a big shot, he has the same mentality. He's going to do what he has to do. And man, that's a toss up right there, because Gilbert, you can see that he knows something we don't know, man. He's got that extra confidence, which they train together, I think, and Gilbert knows something we don't know. So I'm excited to see that one. Is that one actually confirmed for January? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll put it on Usman, man. I really would. He's just such a smart fighter. He knows how to win fights. And, he doesn't let anything get to him, man. People talking, oh, you're boring, all that. He doesn't let anything. He goes in there and does what he has to do. And, I look up to him, man. That's a great champion. And, I'll give it to him.
What's the craziest thing about that? When I had my hand surgery and like my shoulder was messed up, the UFC hit me up to fight Gilbert Burns at 155 in like November of 2018. So I was like, oh, snaps. Like, I couldn't do it because I just had surgery. And so I was like, oh, well, sorry, this sucks. And then my first fight, when the UFC hits me up again, Gilbert Burns is on that card. And then now he's at 170 like me. And then now he's on this card with me too. It's kind of funny. I just think it's really random and like coincidental. But I think I really want Gilbert Burns to win. I think he's a little bit more of an exciting fighter to watch. So it'd be like just more fun for everyone if he got the title and he was the one defending it every time. But Usman's like, he's good and he's really good at what he does. So that should be a good one too. Gilbert, I'm gonna go Gilbert.
I think that's the card that I'm on actually. I'm really hyped to see that one, and I'm gonna go with Gilbert just because I love that slick jiu-jitsu style.
I think Usman will win that. Only because I like the Usman to get that, so Leon can get his revenge back on Usman. You know what I mean? That sets up a big fight for Leon and Usman. It's good. But I like the matchup, Usman and Burns. Both incredible fighters. We're in for a treat there too. But I feel like Usman will just be maybe overpower him and be too big for him, and the wrestling will come into play there.
Got to put it on. I like Burns the wave he's been on lately, so I would put it on.
Kamaru, he does not stop. He can do it standing up. He can take you down and grind you. But it's still going to be a very competitive fight. But I think Kamaru pulls it off in the end.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.